Do it again. All right, guys, we're doing something a little different today. We've got Peppo's dirt track car in the shop, and we're going to be laying some decals on it that he's picked up. So we're going to see how good I can get them laid down straight, but pretty excited. All right, guys, so yeah, this is Peppo's, I'd say, Monte Carlo, or once was a Monte Carlo.
Yeah.
So if you want to tell us a little bit, because I love this car. I know this isn't the one I put an engine in before. But
it's the same one, yeah.
This is the same one.
It is.
Okay, but it's not the same engine because you already blew that one up.
Yep.
But tell us a little bit about it and what you do with it.
So I picked up this car in Hobbs, New Mexico, and just for the circle track. Here in New Mexico runs the Sandia Speedway, and it's a circle track car.
Only for the dirt. It only turns left. So
Exactly.
There's some quirky things done to these cars to make them turn left only. He's got some weight mounted in certain places. Yeah. Also, they have restrictions on the engine. It's kind of a cool, you know, it levels the playing field for people. So it's really just your skill level when it comes down to it.
It was a clean car. The guy that had it didn't have a title for it.
Perfect.
So everyone was, you know, just lowballing him.
Yeah.
So he gave me a good deal, and I just turned it into a race car, you know.
That's awesome.
We got the cage going on it, welded the cage, everything. Then when we put the motor, it was blue.
Yep.
So it was the blue car. We did the motor and everything. That was last year. And then ran it last year, blew the motor. I put on another motor, which is this one now. Right. Brian from Gouache Engines, which is one of our sponsors, he hooked me up doing this motor, man.
Awesome.
He's a great guy. He knows what he's doing. And I won 2 races with this car at the end of the year.
Sweet. And it wasn't even decal. It was just black.
It was just black.
Yeah.
Yeah. Black
Sweet.
With the number, and that was all.
Yeah.
So this time, I called, you know, Shark Speed Garage to help me, guys. And
thanks,
man, you guys are the best with this. So
we'll see how we can get this on. Yeah, I'm excited. So we'll start laying this. We're not gonna give you too much like how to do it. I mean, you can watch. Basically, we've got the car wiped down on the sides where we're laying them. We've got them kind of laid out here in the pattern we're looking for. We're gonna start with the number up top, just because then we can get a feel for how it works. And we're gonna get this one on, and then start with the sides, and then we'll get a really good shot of it when it's all said and done. So we're kind of centering it as much as we can on here because it's hard to see, but we're going to lay this on. That way the tower knows it's 63, and then the side one. So this is about the only one that has a specific position that it needs.
We still have lap counters. That's why we have the number like that. So lap counters are every time you go by, they do the
yeah.
The
oh yeah, because you don't have a sense. They're literally just checking a box.
Exactly.
All right, we're back with the dirt track car. Actually, I finished up the other side today. It was day 2 of it. So we did this side yesterday, got it all laid out, done. I was actually just using a heat gun with it, and it came out pretty good. I was pretty happy with it. But this today, for the other side, I decided to try out the torch to see, and I definitely recommend this. Is probably was 10 times better to use. It was a little, I think I think of it kind of like welding, where this is a very direct heat right to the spot I want, where the heat gun is heating up kind of a bigger area and it was harder to work with. This I was able to just real quickly just glaze over the wrap, and it worked into those cracks really well. I've never used this kind of vinyl before. It was a inner track adhesive printing vinyl, and right there, kind of different. It definitely worked different than some of the other vinyls I did. Plus, this has been printed on, and so that might be a little different too. Be honest, yeah, I've never wrapped anything with a print, so that was a learning curve, and I definitely think this side came out a little bit better, just because using the heat gun definitely helped. And I got it all laid down. It's done. All that's left is to put some of the sponsored decals on it. And Peppa's going to do that, Jose. So there you go. This is the final product. It's a dirt track car, so it's not no show car, obviously. And it was hard to work with, being that there's rivets and body panels that aren't the straightest and little bits here and there. The best I could do. I definitely tried as hard as I could to make it perfect, just because I want his car to look cool on the track. I don't want it to look half-assed. And so I think they got it as good as I'm going to get. Definitely in the stands, if you're watching him race and you see him, it's going to look awesome. I mean, it's a good 15-footer wrap, I think, job. You know, the gold is definitely hard. The mirror finish is harder because those bubbles, if any, pop out a lot easier. But there we go. So I'm going to show you real quick, do a little close-up, and you can see the mistakes. It's not perfect, but it definitely looks good from this far away, at least. I think that looks pretty good. That'll wrap up the wrap job on the dirt track car. Maybe you'll see me ride in it, or Daniel. I might not. I've got family, something to live for. Daniel, he said he's good. He'll jump in it. He'll get the second seat in there. I also saw he's got new harnesses up to date, so that's good. Excited. This first race actually is this weekend, so I'm glad we got this done. He's going to be out there. And also, if you're local, I know with the new track, the new ownership of Sandia Speedway, it's going to be really great. So we're going to have some dirt track cars. We're going to get some Speed Shark Garage decals on there, which I'm excited about. So we'll have a bike and a car out there on the races. And just moving up in the world. First sponsored car, kind of. If you have any questions or anything about it, hit it up. And there you go. Thanks for watching.